Former Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin has spoken up and he wants to make it clear that he did not resign, but he was replaced at very short notice too.
He also defended his grandnephew, former Undersecretary Adrian Bersamin, from allegations that he was the one who facilitated $100 billion in insertions in the 2025 national budget.
Despite all this, though, the former executive secretary only has nice things to say about President Bongbong Marcos, who he says should remain president. Here's tonight's big story.
Both officials respectfully offered and tendered their resignations out of delicadeza.
Monday, November 17, Palace Press Officer Claire Castro confirmed the departure of Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin and Budget Secretary Amina Pangandaman from the Marcos cabinet. That announcement came just days after resigned Congressman Zaldico tagged the two officials, Presidential Legislative Liaison Office Undersecretary Adrian Bersamin and other palace allies, even President Bongbong Marcos, in a 100 billion peso insertion in the 2025 national budget. Tuesday, November 18, Senate Blue Ribbon Chair Ping Lacson cited information from former Public Works Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo. The president had nothing to do with the insertion and that it was the younger Bersamin and resigned Education Undersecretary Traiguib Olaivar who did it. Today, November 19, on One Balita Pilipinas, the former ES insisted that he did not resign and was told to step aside by someone close to him and President Marcos.
He was trusted with that responsibility. Sabihin sa akin na I had to go. Magandang pakinggan yun pero hindi naman yan ang nangyari. Okay? Kung out of delicadeza na nag-resign ako, di mayroon sanang sulat sila na lalabas. But they accepted nothing. I do not hesitate because it's not my going to cause a problem with me dahil sa pleasure ni President ako. The message was very clear that I had to go. Ako naman, hindi naman ako linta.
Bersamin also defended his grandnephew Adrian from the flood control scam.
So mahal na mahal ko si Adrian para kung sariling anak na. Hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit nadadamay ng ganyan yan. Napakabait na tao yan. Kaya yung pag-i-implicate sa kanya ng masama, hindi ko gusto yan. So, hindi ko sinasang-ayunan yan.
Bersamin also believes that Adrian being linked to kickbacks in infrastructure projects may have something to do with his departure as ES.
Hindi ko alam kung connected or not, but I presume na may kinalaman.
Recall that Lacson also said, as per Bernardo, that of the 100 billion peso budget insertion, 81 billion pesos went to the DPWH and the rest to other agencies. Bernardo himself handled 52 billion of these funds, and he said it was the older Bersamin who made sure all insertions will be cleared.
Sinabihan siya ni Yusek Traiguib Olaivar na si Secretary Bunuan asked Executive Secretary Bersamin several times, sino ba magpapacilitate itong 52 billion? Of course, isasama sa BICAM, paano ito re-release? Ang sagot ni ES Bersamin sa kanya, we will take care of it. Sila na raw ang bahala kung paano ayusin yung 52 billion.
But here's what Lucas Bersamin had to say about the allegation.
Bakit ba sasabihin yan? Triple hearsay yan. Kahit na sino ang mag-connect sa akin dyan, hindi nyo dapat paniwalaan yan. Saka hindi ko kausap yung mga yan na sinasabing kausap ko, like Mr. Bernardo. I will not allow myself to be dragged into anything na hindi ko naman ginawa or wala naman akong pakialam. Oo. So I will be able to defend myself very easily. Sinaktan na nila ako pero hindi ako yung tao na palahiganti. Respetuhin ko sila.
Amid all these issues, including his stepping aside, the former executive secretary has no ill feelings towards President Marcos.
Alam mo si Presidente, napakagaling na tao yan. I'm not disparaging si Vice President ang kakayahan niya, but I think it's safer for the Philippines to stay with President Marcos.
In the end, Bersamin only had this to say to his accusers and all others weighing in on his situation.
Bahala na sila sa buhay nila. Kasi ako, wala na ako sa gobyerno. Sana hindi na nila ako abalahin pa. Dahil ayaw kong makasakit ng damdamin.